What's the word? What's good, Mad Peel? What's good, y'all? Coming back live. Coming back live. I ain't been live in a long time. But when I got new stories and updates, I will be live. Sorry, y'all. I miss y'all. We gonna get back into this. I ain't been live in forever, but still posting. And still coming with y'all with some new material in the workings. Y'all don't worry, yeah. I ain't forgot about y'all. All right, y'all. We're gonna jump right into a chat. Join as you join. We gonna keep it moving along. Cause I ain't got long. All right. So we have R. Kelly, his new projected date that he will be out of prison. He will be getting out of prison. Yeah, we're gonna share this with y'all. As y'all come in, hit the like button. Hold on, let me see where my comments. Yeah, let's get to these comments. Hit the like button, hit that share button, hit the subscribe button. Y'all know what it do as y'all come in. Some of y'all ain't seen y'all in a long time. For real. But yeah. But we got this new projected out date for R. Kelly. New projected out date for R. Kelly. It's all going on over social media, World Star, the source, And I got this from the source. Can I get this up off of my screen? All right, there we go. R. Kelly's projected release date. Now, let me tell y'all something. This is projected release date. And I'm going to tell y'all, his lawyers are still fighting for his release. Yeah. R. Kelly is still fighting. He's still making music. I mean, what, Trey Songz? Was that him? I forgot who it is. Trey Songz then approved him for one of his songs to be made. R. Kelly in prison still making music. He's still in prison making music. It's like he comfortable. Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell y'all, R. Kelly has got hella support in prison. He got hella support in prison. And I think that this whole Diddy trial, and Diddy is only about to do a few years in prison. And I think that's paved the way for a possible retrial, a possible, not retrial. I wouldn't say they because the state, they don't want to go to no retrial. Probably an earlier release date. I can say that. R. Kelly, and he's still like really booming on the internet. Booming. It seems like every couple months you hear something new about R. Kelly. And R. Kelly is working behind the scene. R. Kelly has made over 40,000 songs already. He's creating and recreating new music every single day. R. Kelly ain't got nothing but time. I'm telling y'all, he ain't got nothing but time, and he's still the king of R&B. I don't give a damn what nobody's saying, because it ain't nobody in R&B now that could touch R. Kelly. You can't name nobody now who can touch R. Kelly, and that's to this day. But we're gonna read this real fast, and I'm gonna give y'all a little update. Y'all probably done seen this on TikTok and Facebook and Instagram. But R. Kelly's new projected sentence, which I thought they've been projected it, is, hold on, let me see if I'm gonna stay about that. R. Kelly projected sentence is 2045. He won't be out until 2045. And as y'all know, he done been through many of appeals, as I would say, and been rejected every single time. And like I said, to bring up the Diddy trial, I think Diddy's trial has helped R. Kelly to get out sooner in the future. I think that Diddy had paved the way for R. Kelly to get out sooner rather than later than 2040. I don't think R. Kelly is going to do 20. Was he? How old is he going to be? 76. 76. If I'm trying to see the age projection as I read through all this. But I think Diddy, I'm gonna say this real fast about Diddy. I know some of y'all hate Diddy. Y'all don't give a damn about Diddy. But Diddy was that Diddy trial was vital, y'all. It was vital. In this case, right? In the R. Kelly case. I think it is vital in the R. Kelly case for his, future appeals. I think technology is getting better. And y'all seen that, to bring this up, wrongfully accused men, Donald Trump is letting, Donald Trump has gotten a lot of black men off. If you read about it, from doing time in prison, wrongfully accused. Right? And I don't know if Donald Trump is gonna do the same with R. Kelly. Diddy was asking Donald Trump, and Donald Trump was thinking about it, But I think that in 2045, way before 2045, y'all gonna see R. Kelly. And another update, R. Kelly is doing really well behind bars. He's doing real good. The OGs has got his back. Like they got his back like chiropractic. For real. R. Kelly ain't gotta worry about nothing. He's doing new music. He's continually to reach out to celebrities. And celebrities is continuing to reach out to him. Everybody is supporting R. Kelly. They starting back playing R. Kelly's music. I heard on the radio. And I heard on the radio, I'm in the Chicagoland area. I heard R. Kelly's music being played. We talking about the late night, But pretty soon they're gonna be playing R. Kelly during the day again. And I think that the support of the community still being behind R. Kelly, it is going to help R. Kelly get out of prison. So how many years have R. Kelly had done? What 2021? 2020. I've done many videos on R. Kelly. And if you a Mad Pill subscriber, y'all know this is the R. Kelly channel, right? We went through his trial, his appeals trial last year, trying to get pardon from Donald Trump, right? And Jennifer Bonjean, again, the Supreme Court just turning R. Kelly down because me personally, I'm just saying, me personally, I don't think it was enough evidence to, and I think most people who have been following me will agree, against R. Kelly to convict him of that many years. I just think if you can give Diddy 2 years from all of the charges, or hundreds of charges, why R. Kelly get 30 years? Hmm? And you know what? That proves that R. Kelly hired the wrong lawyers. He didn't hire the right lawyer. Because ain't no way in hell that R. Kelly should be doing no 30 plus years for circumstantial evidence like that. And this is when it comes to the right people, hiring the right attorneys. Right? When you I don't know when it comes down to money, right? And when P. Diddy trial, P. Diddy spent everything he had on his attorneys. Everything. He did not hesitate. He didn't hesitate at all. And that's what I think what went wrong. Right? And then R. Kelly tried to clean it up with Jennifer Bonjean. And you know, she didn't got so many ninjas out of prison. And he was looking at that, wrongfully accused. She done did. She done got a lot of ninjas out of jail for being wrongly accused. What, Bill Cosby was one of them. She done got Bill Cosby about, he got convicted, and then she got him right back up out of there. She the cleanup person. Jennifer Bonjean is the cleanup person to get ninjas out of prison. And I think she's doing way better than what his lawyer was doing. How he gonna get 30 years? He gonna pay all that money and get 30 plus years in prison. That don't make no sense. You're gonna spend millions of dollars. And this is another thing what they did to R. Kelly. Another thing. R. Kelly had this lady. I remember that lady who had spent 100 grand, who spent 100 racks to get R. Kelly up out of prison, right, for his bond. They came after him. They took everything from R. Kelly. They didn't took in his endorsements. He couldn't even find a. See, this is why it's good to save your money. And this is what R. Kelly's mistakes was. He wasn't able to hire good enough lawyers. Like P. Diddy. P. Diddy was good with his money. P. Diddy saved his money. He did. P. Diddy had a good credit score. R. Kelly had to try to kind of do what he had to do. He almost hired public defenders. Ain't no way that a high-paying attorney will get you 30 years. You crazy. Ain't no way. And then you have to hire Jennifer Bonjean, who was a free attorney. I can hire Jennifer Bonjean for free. Is basically a public defender. I can hire her to try to clean up my mess and get me out of prison. And it didn't work. See, this is a lesson learned to be smart and to save money. Right? And to do your homework. Right? R. Kelly didn't have that money that P. Diddy had. No, he did. He didn't have no P. Diddy money. P. Diddy is damn near worth $1 billion. R. Kelly wasn't doing it like that. Of course, he was the king of R&B. He didn't wrote for everybody and their mama. But he did not have P. Diddy money. And that's the difference. Why P. Diddy is doing 2 years compared to R. Kelly is doing 30. See, this is a lesson learned. And you don't look and this is the thing about it, they don't want to let R. Kelly free. They ain't trying to hear nothing from Jennifer Bonjean at all. The Supreme Court or nobody. They ain't trying to hear nothing from Jennifer Bonjean. She's just a cleanup lawyer. You need to really get up out of this game, that dirty game from the feds, from the RICO charges. You need millions and millions of dollars. Look what Young Thug was able to do. The same lawyer. Young Thug, P. Diddy, he should have hired him. But he didn't have the bread. He didn't have the resources. He didn't have the money to hire him. This is why it's smart when you're a musician, right? When you're a musician, don't get in debt. You that talented and you in debt. You ain't even got the money like that. You write for Michael Jackson and all that. But you can't pay to get out of jail. Look what Michael Jackson did. He got accused for touching little boys, and he got up out of there. And that was with R. Kelly's problem. He simply did not have the bread, the resources to hire the proper attorney. And that was the issue right there. Getting the right attorneys, right? P. Diddy, everybody thought P. Diddy was looking at 100 years. And seriously, looking at 100 years. It ain't about what you done. It ain't about what you know. It's about what you can prove. It's all about what you can prove. Right? And that's when you got good attorneys that can prove liars. His attorneys did not do a good job, man, in proving that these alleged witnesses were liars. All right? They didn't do a good job at all. Keeping the faith. I'm gonna just say it like he got a long name. Keeping the faith. That might be his release date, but he will be there that long. But he will be there that long. God moves. I can't read, y'all. Miraculous miracles. We just have to have faith. What they are doing to Robert is wrong. In my response to that, keeping the faith is R. Kelly's lawyers. If he would have had P. Diddy's lawyers, R. Kelly wouldn't have done. He wouldn't even be doing this much time. He probably would have got 5 years, 10 years max, 85. R. Kelly would have been on his way out of jail if he would have done right with his money and his publishing. You know, and this is the thing about it. They know that when they look, let me tell you something. When they get you, right? When they try to, before the feds put the RICO charges on you, a bunch of people come out with lawsuits, right? We had women left and right coming out with lawsuits against R. Kelly, suing him, right? That drains his resources to hire the proper lawyers, right? So when they did that to Diddy, what happened before they Cassie sued him for how much? $30 million. They got $30 million from him. And then a bunch of other people, we talking about men and escorts, everybody was coming after Diddy's money, suing him for hundreds of millions of dollars. So they can drain him of his resources so he wouldn't be able to hire the proper lawyers. See, this is what happens first. Because when you get the right attorneys and you get the right attorney team, you're not going to do that much time. So that is what happened to R. Kelly. They drained him of his resources and he could not hire the right attorneys who was going to assure that R. Kelly was going to do 0 time to probation time to maybe a few years like Diddy. And guess what? Diddy was smart. Diddy had freaking money in the ground. The people didn't know he had hidden money. Okay. Yeah, y'all want to come after this 30 million? Y'all want to come after this 100 million? Yeah, he paid them on out, right? He paid out 30 million. Then he paid out 100 million, right? And he paid out more and more, all these lawsuits, right? Diddy had money stashed. Diddy to himself had more than probably about 100 million. 100 million will get you 2 years. I'm telling you. Diddy had book bread, money to blow off attorneys. And that's something that R. Kelly didn't do. And this is the difference with between 30 years and 2 years, 3 years max in prison. Diddy is gonna be out. It ain't nothing. 2 years ain't nothing. And let me tell y'all something. Diddy got so much money still in the stash that he ain't gonna get touched in prison. Ain't nobody gonna touch Diddy because he taking care of them. It's a difference. Diddy gonna do this little time, right? And he gonna be on out in 2028. And after that, R. Kelly gonna have 17 more years. And this is the difference between handling your money right and because when the feds come after you, guess what they're gonna do? Those victims is gonna come after you first. They're gonna drain your resources. It's a strategic strategy. It's a strategy. So you can't get the right attorney so they can bury you in prison because that's what they want to do. They want all these lawsuits to come out first so they can bury you. So you ain't got to hire the right money to hire the right attorneys. Then after that, they kick in your door. The RICO charge come. That's when the RICO charge come in. Right after all of your money is gone. And let me tell you something. After that, everybody done canceled you. You ain't got your endorsements dropped you. All that. And that's what happened to R. Kelly. And that's why he's doing 30 years. But in all to be all, this is good news. You know, that's projected. Because I don't think R. Kelly is going to do to 2045. I say R. Kelly may have another 10 years, 5 to 10 years. I can say that. The feds ain't gonna go lightly. It's a lot of insufficient evidence that's gonna come to light. So that's all I got on this, the report. Hey, y'all, keep the notifications on. As new informations come out, I will be going live. And also like the videos that we put out on this page. Keep sharing. I know y'all ain't heard from me in a long time, but I'm doing a whole lot of reinventing for this channel, bringing better content and more great ideas in more channels, right? Got multiple channels. So subscribe to those channels as well, as I will put into the link. Because I ain't going nowhere. I appreciate everybody for joining this live. I'm going to go ahead, get up out of here. I got another live schedule in a few minutes. If you want to join that live, I'm going to share the link in the Facebook for my Facebook. It's not going to be a YouTube live, but it's going to be a Facebook live. And you can join me on that. The topic on that is when I'm going to share that. So I appreciate everybody for joining the live. Hit that like button, hit the share button, subscribe, hit the notifications. I appreciate everybody again for joining the live. And I will be bringing y'all the latest news if I get it here first. Appreciate y'all. Mad P.